New York is the city that never sleeps, and neither does Sal Licata. From Flushing in the Bronx to the Meadowlands in MSG, Sal sounds off on the biggest sports news of the day. Welcome to WFAN Daily with Sal Licata.
So here we are live now as the Giants are on the clock. Just to give you a little insight here, I got the Knicks here. I'm watching the Knicks front and center as they're up 3 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. And I have the draft on the iPad. And I got to tell you, honestly, I'm more intrigued by the draft than I am the Knicks. And the Knicks have been a wacky game. But right now, with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go on the clock, obviously we know where the Giants stand. They're at number 6. They didn't trade up for Drake May. He's off the board. New England stands pat. It's been pretty chalky. Chargers, who know what they're doing with Jim Harbaugh, they take Joe Alt. Oh, Alt may fall to the Titans. They may trade back and be able to... Bull crap. They got the best lineman in the draft. That's how you build a team. Now, they obviously have the quarterback in Herbert, so they don't need a quarterback, but that is how you build a team. I am dying to find out what the Giants do here. And my fears are that they're going to take a wide receiver. I hope that they take McCarthy, assuming that they like him and that he's not a total bust. I would rather McCarthy than a wide receiver. To me, 2 options here, McCarthy or trade down. That's it. You could trade down for somebody. Maybe the Vikings want to move up and take McCarthy, whatever it may be. Although I guess if the Vikings are trading up with the Giants, then they would know the Giants are going to take him. Maybe they could trade behind. We'll see how it plays out here. But if I'm the Giants, I am not under any circumstance taking a wide receiver. And I have a feeling that that's exactly what they're going to do. Now, it's not a knock on the receiver that they take, whoever it may be, Nabers, Dunze. It doesn't matter to me. It's that I would take – the Giants need to build inside out. I want linemen. And if you don't love the next best lineman, Joe Alt off the board, you wish he maybe would have fallen to 6 and the Giants could have taken him. Take the next best lineman or just trade down, stockpile more picks, take a quarterback later in the first round if you want, however they want to work it. To me, it makes no sense taking a wide receiver here, continuing to build it the wrong way. That's what got Jerry Reese in trouble years ago, Odell Beckham Jr., Evan Ingram. And here we go now. We're coming up to, the pick is in, baby. Pick is in. I'm going to turn the volume up here just so I don't miss it. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but you don't have to. You're probably watching anyway.
No, I can hear it. It sounds good.
We're good?
Yeah, no, it sounds good. I can hear it in the background.
Okay, good. Don't ruin. I don't want to, if you're on, like, if you're seeing it ahead of me,
I think you're ahead of me. I'm following through you.
See, Schefter is like, I don't even want to listen to what Schefter's saying. I'm muting Schefter because he's kind of giving a hint where they're going to go with the pick before it's in. I want to be surprised. I want to have the sound come on. Pick is in. Goodell comes up. I want to hear it.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? You're killing me with this whole they got to get a quarterback thing. They're going to get a quarterback, but later on. This is fine. They need to get some sort of weapon, dude. They haven't had anybody to throw the ball to.
No, because I know what's going to. I know what's going to happen.
What?
They're showing McCarthy here. I know what's going to happen. They're going to draft a wide receiver, and they're going to run it back with Daniel Jones, and I can't handle that. It's the wrong move. It is the wrong move for the New York Giants to take a wide receiver and run it back with Daniel Jones. Now, if they somehow take a quarterback later, I'd maybe be okay with that. I want this to be the official end of Daniel Jones and that era.
Yeah, but you know what the wrong move is, too? To pick a quarterback that's not ready, throw him under fire, and he suck and make the franchise go backwards again, too. That's just as bad.
No, but I'd rather that. They need a quarterback. Look, I mean, all the talk about McCarthy, I told you they shouldn't have traded up to him. He's obviously there at number 6. Nobody traded up. The Cardinals weren't trading out. They wanted Harrison. The Patriots really wanted Drake May. It would have taken a boatload. The Giants didn't do it.
All right, you got your guy.
Is he coming up here? All right, here we go.
With the 6th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Malik Nabers.
I knew it. It's a terrible pick. I'm not saying Nabers going to be a bust. It's a terrible pick. You can't take a wide receiver there. They didn't learn anything. It's a totally different regime. They don't learn. Odell Beckham Jr., same effing thing. It's going to be the same result. Saquon Barkley, number 2 overall. You don't take a wide receiver there. Fans are going to love this. You know why? Because they love fantasy football and always a sexy weapon, and Malik Nabers is can't miss. Bull crap. Heard the same stuff about Jalen Hyatt last year and Darren Waller. Are they going to change the offense and bring playmakers finally to Daniel Jones? It starts on the inside, interior, offensive line, and obviously they need a quarterback. I hate what the Giants did here. Now, I respect that they didn't take J.J. McCarthy. Clearly, those were smoke screens. They didn't love him because if they did, they would have taken him there. You're not trading up again to get him. He'll go to the Vikings or something like that. So they clearly didn't like McCarthy. The fan base wins as far as that goes. They don't get McCarthy who they didn't want. But this is, to me, a stupid pick for a team that has many needs. They get a wide receiver. Good luck. That's all I could say about it. I mean, it's ridiculous. It drives me insane when teams have major needs and they get sucked into taking wide receivers. And look, maybe Nabers turns out to be the best wide receiver in this draft. So was Odell Beckham Jr. in his draft. How did that work out? Saquon Barkley is stud. How did that work out? That is not how you build a football team the right way. This team has a billion things to do, and taking a wide receiver while he's highly skilled is not one of them. They needed a quarterback. They should have traded up to get a quarterback or trade down to get more. I hate this pick for the Giants. I knew they were going to do it. I hate it. And now guess what? It's going to be the Daniel Jones and Malik Nabers show. Good luck to the Giants. They're going to stink because they don't have a quarterback and they're building things the wrong way.
I listen, I hear what you're talking about with the quarterback. I don't think that they're done with the offense and getting a quarterback. I think that was a smart move because offensive line-wise, they were actually in a better spot last year in the second half of the season because Andrew Thomas came back. They were able to solidify, Schmitz at center was not bad. Evan Neal's been the bigger issue.
Their offensive line stinks.
No, it got better towards
no.
Listen, the first half was terrible. When you lose Andrew Thomas the way you did, of course they're going to be awful. But the second half, the offensive line actually was stable and they improved a little bit. Justin Pugh, the old vet, was able to make it a better offensive line.
This is not how you build a team. It's not a knock on the wide receiver. It's the Odell Beckham Jr. theory. They did it again. They passed on Aaron Donald. They passed on what the hell's his name? The guard with Zach Martin. This is not how you build a football team the right way. By the way, I'm fine if they don't love a lineman. Trade down. Why are you taking Nabers here? Trade down. You could have got more picks for Nabers. People wanted to trade up and get him. So what are the Giants? They're not a wide receiver away, and that makes me think that they want Daniel Jones to be the guy this year. And I hate that. I absolutely hate that.
You don't think that the Giants could trade up? They got the number 47 pick.
No,
you don't think that they could trade up back into the first round to get Penix?
Well, if they did that, that changes things. I will admit, if they do that, I don't believe that that's going to happen. If they get a quarterback in the first round, I'm okay with this. Anything less than that, I hate it. I just don't believe in the philosophy. Same thing with the Jets, and we'll be live again. We'll shut off here, Hoff. Go silent, although it is Knicks halftime. But we'll go silent until the Jets come back on the clock at number 10, assuming that they stand pat at number 10. Whenever the Jets pick, we'll be on live with the Jets to recap that pick. I just hate this pick from the Giants. I'm not saying the player is going to be a bust. Nabers looks like a good wide receiver, good potential, understand that, all that stuff. I don't like taking a wide receiver there when you have other bigger needs. The Giants, if they didn't love the quarterback, should have traded out of the first round or out of that first, the sixth pick there, trade down, stockpile more picks, and then get a wide receiver later. I'd be okay with that. Only way I'm okay with this, I'm on record as saying it, you're right, Hop. Only way I'd be okay with this is if they move up and get a quarterback like Penix specifically in the first round. All right, we'll see you coming up in however long it takes to get to the Jets pick in a little bit. Thanks for watching.